Let me say something, people. Sometimes the biggest negative voice does not come from the outside. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes the biggest negative voice does not come from the outside. You know where it comes from? It comes from you. Your inner voice can be your worst enemy. If our inner voice could be painted onto a canvas, it would be one of the weakest beings known to man. Our inner voice sometimes can be a little wimp. I mean, really. It says the most harmful things. Don't do it. You're not smart enough. You can't do that. What if you fail? You don't know anything about that. Take your time. You have your whole life ahead of you. Don't worry about those things. Don't make a fool of yourself. Just blend in and sit in the back and don't try to step out. You know you're going to make a mistake. And if you make a mistake, everyone in this room is going to laugh at you. So just stay safe. Sometimes you need to just take your inner voice by the throat and choke the crap out of it. Because that is what is being replayed in your head over and over and over again. People, this is why it is so important to be around people who are great. You know, one of the benefits that you can get from being around people that are so great is that they know that fear exists, but they stare it in the face. Picture this. Walking out on stage and the light is glaring in your face and there are 10,000 people out in the stadium screaming your name. Your knees are weak. You don't know why these people are screaming your name because you don't feel that you're up to the challenge. But yet you get out there and you deliver a speech of a lifetime. Now, for some of you, you may be at that level where you probably could do something like that, myself included. But a lot of the times, our inner voice has caused us not to even take the steps to get to that level. You see, a lot of us, we love to sit around and talk about our dreams. You know, dream talkers. You know, that funny thing like, one day I want to have a mansion over here. I want to own about 5 or 6 McDonald's. My business, I want to have, be worth $300 million. I'm going to be a billionaire. I'm going to marry a billionaire one day. That's just, I'm just waiting right now, getting some things in order. You know what we say. But let me ask you a question. It's like this. I think Socrates said it best. Be who you pretend to be. You see, when we're pretending, boy, can we come up with some successful characters. We're driving Bentleys. We're living in houses. We have a maid for each specific thing that we have in our house. We have a maid for laundry. We have the pool guy. We have somebody to wash our Bentleys, clean the garage. We have a full staff. But boy, when it comes to executing on those ideas, that's when the knees get weak. That's when the stuttering comes out of the stuttering comes from the words and the voice starts to squeak. Because we said it. We said we were going to do it. But yet, we would not take the action. So 40 comes. 50 comes, 60 comes, 70 comes and goes, and we didn't act on any of those Bentley goals. We didn't give any of those dreams close. But yet, we talked about them. But then that's when depression sets in. Because we always aim to be something that we thought we could be. We said those words. We believed that we wanted it. But we were too chicken crap. No, let me take that back. We were too chicken shit to move toward it. So here's the question. What's stopping you? When are you going to do what you need to do to get to where you want to go? When are you going to tell fear to go to hell? When are you going to start reading the books and getting up at the time that you need to get up and doing the workout that you need to do and getting the abs that you want? Eat the food that you need to eat. Take the courses that you need to take. Get the coaches that you need to get to coach you. When are you going to do it? See, those are good dreams that you came up with. Everybody wants the Bentley, but nobody wants to do the Bentley work. Everybody wants to be wealthy, but no one wants to do the wealthy work. Now is the time. Now is the time to tell your mediocre friends, I don't have time for you right now. You see, something about mediocre friends, and they think they have all the time in the world. Nothing but time. Mediocre friends have 400 years on the planet Earth. That's why they're not in a rush. They don't get on a rush until they get 2 weeks to live. So, what is it going to be? The clock is ticking. It's been ticking. What is it going to be? Success or mediocrity? You make the decision.